She's funny as well, going up against a hero like Oracle.
Team pick.
Because Oracle could potentially just negate all the damage of Lina if it's read correctly. You're gonna have two insanely crippled heroes.
Look at their levels. I mean, Enchantress has 20 experience, and so does a Bounty Hunter. They shared one small
General,
creep.
is this the first blood? It should be. Polarity casting out the Bat Rider.
First in this.
At least he got level 2, which means he has some possibility of...
Art style. He's gonna get rid of the tornado now. He's got a double damage rune. He doesn't actually have like Fairy Fire, and the Sunstrike coming in from Dendi. In case Apple was gonna chase it down, but Enchantress. Well, welcome to the game, Enchantress.
General's place in this hell of an off lane. Get some levels on
dead.
art style, all banned.
Fortune's End's coming his way. So one bomb, there's the Sensor, there's the Tomato Smasher, and they actually make it so Afro gets the last hit with the Lance. And he'll also get the Bounty Rune on top river. What will be placed in SoNNeikO? Well, he should have been aware of this. And now they trigger off the dust. SoNNeikO's in trouble. The Void comes out. There's no Impetus damage, but it still should be enough to get through SoNNeikO. He goes into the 3 lines, goes Invis, but still affected by dust. The Sunstrike Phobos will actually run around it.
Lina and Bounty Hunter, how do they get levels? I mean, the laning phase is coming to a close right now.
Here they go. Having a crank over on the Oracle. That Sunstrike, in fact, because of the turn from the Oracle, he's going to end up... No, he doesn't survive. Dendi has enough damage. And the Bounty in the middle of this. Afro charging forward. ditya-ra needs to TP out, but the Omni-Slash damage, it'll be enough to get the kill onto ditya-ra before he can be successfully out. SoNNeikO actually got dust at that time. They caught a glimpse of him at the end. Darkness will now trigger by Phobos as he runs forward. They reveal on SoNNeikO. There's your Void. He'll go back in, Viz. The dust's going to wear off in half a second time, but the Urn will ensure the kill. Meanwhile, Artstyle just
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, I think if both Invoker and Nature's Prophet go for the Midas,
going
the
for
problem.
more. They didn't realize the Observer Ward was placed.
Under attack.
It was ditya-ra farm, but ditya-ra got silenced off, so he couldn't just TP out, allowing the rest of the Enchantress army to move over.
Contest whatever Polarity wants to do, which is like this. They're gonna just run at people, and if you're Invoker and
But the answer is
Nature's
no.
Prophet,
Like, Artstyle
Artstyle.
again, just... You're not even going to gain anything from that. You've got your Indian army to force into the tower. Wait until you get an Aghanim as well as a gem over on Polarity. In fact, it looks like they already saw SoNNeikO running in. Dust is triggered, and it's a solo kill for Oracle.
Is under attack.
yeah, rough life.
General's trying to get Afro.
And yeah, it looks like Polarity are not gonna give up this tower.
General
at all.
dead.
Yep.
He's actually baiting him to go for the last two. Artstyle, nice double light strike array. With a follow-up Laguna, they end up getting a 1-for-1 trade-off.
Is under attack.
Sunstrike also going to connect on top of Phobos. Artstyle, he's thinking about turning for another light strike array with Pasha. They need to isolate him inside that Sprout. SoNNeikO's here as well, so they attack him now, but now Phobos comes into the fight. With the extra support arriving in from Oracle, they'll end up killing off ditya-ra and looking for another target.
It's gonna hunt down all these squishy supports. Even Nature's Prophet is kind of...
Is General dead? I think General's dead. The Lance is forward, they charge after him. ditya-ra tries to create a little bit of space here with the Sprout, so General can get up the hillside, but then he's also back in range of Phobos, who's now also in range of the Juggernaut. He doesn't have mana for that Omni-Slash for another, like, 3 seconds. As Dendi runs away, now Omni-Slash is up. Slash run actually bounced off Dendi, back into the Creep Wave. The Laguna Blade will actually help to get that kill off, but Artstyle trapped in. There's way too much damage arriving from Polarity, not to mention the survivability. They take 4 heroes, Dendi was only lucky to survive.
They could have maybe done something to make sure that General was going to be able to lane. Like, have a Bounty Hunter there early on, because... Yeah, Lina was covering for... Oh.
You've seen your last.
That while the Prophet is out there hunting with everybody else. Like comboing with already your great mid lane that happened.
Oh, man, nice.
General can't even get a last 2 off. False Promise is just way too good. And Oracle, at least he's stuck inside the tree lines. That Sunstrike's coming in. And Artstyle, he's still got Laguna Blaze. He's looking for a better target. He actually ends up just triggering it over on the Oracle to ensure they get something out of this. And this was the issue we talked about during the drafting phase as well, where Afro, with the help of an Oracle, Alina is terrible against it, and Pasha comes in from behind with Phobos. They get...
Dire's middle tower
Oh my.
is under attack.
say hello to the one little tree. Gonna get to watch Roshan die.
To the dire.
The Aegis Immortal will go into the hands.
So frustrating for a bounty hunter.
It basically means what SoNNeikO is currently doing, he can't, or else he dies. It really is that simple, and Na'Vi need him. Na'Vi needs SoNNeikO to be on the front lines looking around for a kill. And not having this happen where Batrider is away. Like, if you've got 2 braces, it's fine. If you've got 3 braces, things are in trouble. If you've got 4 braces on your team, you're dead. Speaking of which, goodbye SoNNeikO. It always feels like that. It's like, it's stats for the sake of having robots. He was the one that started off that fight on the bottom lane. ditya-ra actually is able to TP out in time. Not enough damage arriving from Afro Ninja, but, well, goodbye General. Wow, that's deep, Pasha. I know you got a Blink Dagger as well as a Man of Style. You end up triggering the Panther. Jumping around, ditya-ra, here comes your spin again. Pasha's on the chase, the drop charge was triggered, but he couldn't get away. SoNNeikO will die underneath his own tier 3 tower. And with Laguna Blade, no! Enchantress still survived once again. Oh my goodness, Oracle fighting until the end. Dendi, nice 3-man tornado. Looking for a little bit of work to be done. He's the only one with real net worth on his side. But what is Polarity really expending? They take out the tier 3 tower. They've still got Aegis the Immortal. Healing Ward's on cooldown for now, but Artstar just evaporates. The Juggernaut jumps forward. Artstar will buy back, and Polarity, there's a lot of tracks on them, but they are going to give a little bit of respect and back out.
Lina, but at the same time, there's nothing stopping Polarity from doing that again. Just taking control of bottom, like the Radiant side of the map with their Gem, which they don't have yet, oddly enough.
Hello, ditya-ra! Hi, ditya-ra! What hit? The Aegis will still trigger thanks to the treants, but you don't really care if you get a kill on the Prophet. Lil's not going to be initiated on for Pasha. Oh, they're there so quickly. Then for the Omni Slash. General's down, bounces to SoNNeikO. He can't go in, but triple kill for the Juggernaut. 31-4 in favor of Polarity. Na'Vi not only are pushing up the daisies, I think they're actually starting to grow a tree.
Meat shields, but they're kind of way too weak at this point to even be meat shields. They just die in like 1 impetus, like 1 nuke from Night Stalker, maybe a Phantom Lance here and there. Yep. Just like 2 minutes ago, Na'Vi were...
And the game is still going to end the same way with Polarity forcing the issue, and Na'Vi having no real firepower combo against it, but Denny will still give it a crack. Jumping in, Robot. Well, that last two is still on cooldown when General jumps in, so he actually managed to bait out at least the silences and that counter initiation from the Oracle. But with 1 Lance General, nope, he blinks away from it. But he'll survive. And the sustain from Polarity is still real. Frost will buy back, but as he does so, he loses 2 more of his teammates. ditya-ra jumps the front lines, the spin is up there for Pasha, so ditya-ra is now down. That's a dieback for him. Omni Slash available, Lancer does drag Pasha back way too far, so this Juggernaut will finally go down. Dendi almost gets 1,400 gold from this kill. Oracle to TP out, the Flame Break will cancel it, and the Sunstrike to finish it off, and Polarity, they actually... Like, when they pulled out the bottom lane, like I was questioning a little bit because I'm like, Polarity should still have a lot of strength behind them, but because Oracle expended so many of his... Hey, wait, no. Beautiful into spin. He could have made a break for the tree line and just used his TP scroll. It would have given him a chance to get away to safety. SoNNeikO's now going to TP out directly in front of Polarity.
He's basically, he's probably going to...
But he actually going to do something if they can defend this push. Being 2 lanes of ranks down, that's not going to help. Also, feeding off your courier in the middle of a fight is also not going to help. The Wrath of Nature kicks through. Not even much. And that creep army, a new one on the way in. Now they get the last 2. It's over on Lil. Protections, of course, there from the Oracle. That Ether Lens he can reach so far, and Bounty mopped up by the Omni Slash. ditya-ra as well. The Manasar will allow Pasha to pop out of the scrap into the spin, so ditya-ra cannot control him. And this will now actually be the game with no buybacks really available. Dendi, we saw him 1v4 Polarity around Roshan last time. But this is a 1v5, well now a 2v5 with the buyback in general. But there's no lasso, they're almost using Courier as bait here for a moment. Polarity just looked too good. And General just blinked in onto a hero who had Diffuser Blade. And they'll trigger it again, Dendi will go down. GG. This game is done.
Yep.
Radiant's middle
Just like
barracks
everyone's, some people are way weak on Navi right now. Like Dendi, I think, like seriously, even if he was level 25 with max slots, they might still have struggled with this game. That's how bad the situation is. Like the Nature's Prophet is a non-factor. You can't control the map against these cores on Polarity with the Night Stalker, and then Batrider. He's been kind of struggling with what kind of role does he serve in this game all game, because like he hasn't been able to do anything other than to defend base.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty disappointing performance by Navi, because last game they were, you know, it was pretty impressive that they were making somewhat of a comeback after getting racks